Hey guys, and welcome back to Aseel by Sketchbook. This video is not planned, it's not scripted. Possibly it will be a mess to talk about this. I wanted to put on my camera and talk to you. One-sided conversation, unfortunately. Unless you write something in the comment section, which I'll be able to read, and then we will be having a two-way conversation, I guess. I'll tell you what all of this stems from. I can tell you that I am just starting out YouTube, and it's such a marvelous thing to make a video, put it in Adobe Premiere, edit it around, then you upload it. You feel like you have accomplished something, especially if your videos are, you know, targeted towards someone and it will be like helpful for students or whatever. I'm posting pictures on Instagram and I'm posting videos, I'm posting blog posts online. I don't have that many subscribers yet, I don't have that many views yet, and I'm okay with that. I'm pretty happy with where this is going. If I can be helpful for one person, that means the world to me. I received an email once and the girl was like, that tutorial saved my life, I had a deadline, it helped me, and I take joy in these things. But, and there's a but, if you open YouTube or if you go anywhere online, any social media platform, you're gonna see people that are doing better than you, doing better in terms of views, subscribers, likes, comments, whatever, okay? And this can be very, very... Hold on, there's someone at the door. So I got the delivery and I got basil leaves. They're great for sauce, and I'm just gonna place it right here. So when you start comparing yourself to other people, whether it's someone who's like a very big YouTuber or someone who has like a gazillion follower on Instagram, it can be a very tricky thing, and to say the least, it's not healthy for your mental state, and you start developing some type of a fear, and that fear is, it's horrible, because you start fearing that you're not good enough, that you are basically a fraud, that you don't know what you're talking about. If you've seen me 2 months ago, you would know exactly what I'm saying. But this kind of self-doubt, that type of fear of not being good enough, it used to get to me a lot. And anytime I sense that someone is doing something better than what I am doing, it just made me not want to do anything all day. I justified it by saying, oh my god, like I passed through such a hard time. Like I did go through a lot of trauma recently. You just, you know, pass through a really hard time and you're taking your time to, you know, recover from it. And now I know it's not exactly that. You see, when something sad happens, it happens and you kind of like have to help yourself to get out of it. I wasn't doing that. I know my limitations, I know where my best is at, and I know if I'm not doing my best to get towards my goals. None of it helps me go to the other side. It's actually, what it does is that it makes me go on a never-ending downward spiral where it's not doing anyone any good. And recently I took the trip to Syria and I went to my sister. My sister is an amazing person. If you've ever met her, you will know what I'm talking about. The way she influenced me was she sat with me and she started asking me like, what am I doing? Why am I sad? Why I'm feeling a certain way? And then we got down to the bottom of it, and then she was like, okay, what is it? Your weight, your work, how do we get ourselves out of this mess? She's like, you have to realize one thing, you can achieve anything simply. I don't know what is it about that. She started making it sound really easy, like you want to lose weight, well, you gotta eat healthy, you gotta go to the gym, do all of these things, you want to work harder. I'm not doing my best, I'm not even doing my bare minimum. When we go back to comparing ourselves to people who have perfect lives and they have everything that we want to have, the first thing that I can say about that is that time you're consuming that content could have been time that you've worked on your life to achieve that goal that they already have. I still do that. I always watch YouTube videos. It's my TV time, okay? Don't judge me. Let's paddle back to the fear that we have in our head that we are not good enough and we're comparing ourselves to other people with a lot more subscribers and likes and everything else. It's again stems from the fear of not being good enough. Fear is a great thing. Fear is what keeps you safe. Fear is when you go on a car ride and you're trying to avoid car crashes. And in Big Magic, the book that I really love, a really good quote by Elizabeth Gilbert is, the only true fearless people that I've ever met are either straight up sociopaths or a few exceptionally reckless 3-year-olds, and those aren't a good role model for anyone. That resonated with me a lot because I always thought that you have to be like fearless, but fear is a good thing. It keeps you safe, but the problem with fear is that it keeps you just safe. It doesn't take you places. It doesn't make your life bigger or better. I don't know about you, but I don't see myself being that type of girl. I want to be something that is more than just safe. The strategy that I've been recently using with myself is that anytime I feel I have that crippling fear, I talk to it like I'm talking to a little child. The idea was Kalyn Nicholson's idea. I'll link her channel down below. Basically, take that fearful voice, take that self-doubt and talk to it like you're talking to a child. I understand that you are scared right now. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to feel this way. But we're gonna do this anyway, so if you want, you can just come along with me and we can do this together. We will take every day, one day at a time. And I know this sounds so cheesy, but it works. I took all of these things together, whether it's my sister's advice, Elizabeth Gilbert's advice, Kalyn Nicholson's advice, my own way of dealing with myself. I am doing great right now. I'm not saying that I've hit any of my like big goals, but at least I can confidently say that I'm on the way. If you feel the same way, by all means let me know down below, or like hit me up on Instagram or anywhere else and we can talk about it. But it's normal to feel that way. Let's not let it get to our heads, and if it did, you know what to do. And stop comparing yourself to other people. I'm saying this to you as much as I'm saying it to myself. So I was playing back the draft video with Ali and I asked him for his opinion, and I thought it was very interesting what he said. It's about Instagram lifestyle. You were saying something.
It's not only
a perfect lifestyle and Instagram on YouTube.
It's not only Instagram, it's also it's the entire social media thing. What you see is a lot of people who are having, like you said, a highlight in their life. So what you end up doing is that you end up of imagining those different people as a single person, and because subconsciously, obviously. And then by the end of the day, you start to compare yourself to that person called people. So, and then you look at basically your life and then you see, okay, I need, for example, to edit and sit for, let's say, 3-4 hours editing a video. But there's a video basically every 5 minutes that comes from different people. But again, in your mind, those people are a single person. So you always feel that you are underachieving, which is, I think, why maybe social media is becoming, I don't know, I don't want to say an obsession, but
toxic.
It not toxic, but it has a bad influence sometimes on people who are constantly associated with it. Because a lot of people start to think that they are underachieving because you're comparing yourself to someone who's the equivalent of thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
This actually, I've never thought about this. It was like, this is very enlightening, so thank you for the very good addition to the video.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you for giving out your opinion.
Thank you for listening to my opinion.
And hopefully this video was, I'm not sure what it was, but I hope that it resonated with some of you and that made you feel like less alone in that feeling, because literally everyone feels this way. It's just that people are really good at hiding it. It felt right to make this video. So thank you so much for watching and have a great time of the day wherever you are in the world. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Goodbye.